Welcome to the how-to guide for AWS CloudFormation and HashiCorp Terraform. First place to start is setup. Go to your application and you'll see all of the common concepts like services, environments, deployment workflows, pipelines, triggers, and a new concept called infrastructure provisioners. This is where you can define your CloudFormation and Terraform scripts. So you can see both the drop-down options. Let's pick CloudFormation. Let's create a CloudFormation provisioner. So we're going to put in a name. We then select the source type, so we can point it to an Amazon S3 bucket if we want, or we can just paste in the template of the CloudFormation script, which we've done. Next, we can populate the variables from the template, or we can manually add variables so we can instantiate the provisioner later on when we assign it to a workflow. So we're going to add two variables, we're going to submit. And next, what we need to do is we need to map the provisioner to a service. So we're going to pick our microservice, we're going to pick the deployment type, we're going to pick Amazon EKS in Amazon, and then what we do is we're going to put a variable in for the CloudFormation ECS cluster so we can pass parameters between the scripts and harness. So now we've set up our infrastructure provisioner. What we need to do is we need to build a deployment workflow. So we're going to create a new Canary deployment. So I'm going to give it a name, Canary deploy with CF template. I'm going to pick Canary deployment, pick my environment, and then we get a wizard that guides us through the process. What we can see is we've added a pre-deployment step, and this is where you can define and add your Terraform or CloudFormation script. So I'm going to pick CloudFormation create. I'm going to pick the provisioner. I'm going to pick my cloud account that Harness has access to, the region, and then I can input the variables if I want to, either statically or dynamically using the parameter passing in Harness. Next, what we can do is we can add our Canary deployment phase. So I'm going to use my microservice. I'm going to point it to my cluster, and I'm going to upgrade 5% of the 10% of the containers. And then I'm going to add a verification for the Canary phase. So I'm going to pick New Relic, point it to my New Relic instance, give it the application name, and that's my Canary deployment done. So that our workflow now looks like this with CloudFormation. We can see we've got our CF template, that the pre-deployment step, and the Canary phase 1. What's great is when you run these templates, you can actually debug what's going on in CloudFormation. So here's an example CloudFormation template. You can see you've got the create stack, you've got the console and the log, so you can debug any of these provisioners in real time. That's how easy it is with Harness.